I know you guys are loving this homestand right now, but there are a lot of games that are, those uncomfortable or comfortable with uncomfortable and tight games. How has adversity shaped this team?
Yeah, good. And we talked about coming into the third and getting back to our game, and we did that. There was parts throughout the game that we didn't love, but came away with big 2 points.
What has Nate Schmidt meant to this group as he joined this year?
Is he still in here? No, he's gone, so I can talk good about him. Yeah, he's an incredible teammate. A wise veteran, brings a lot to our locker room, and a very hardworking, team-first guy, and obviously very happy to see him get rewarded. And we were all cheering for him to get that empty net at the end there. The D-man made a nice play grabbing it down, but incredible game for him.
What do you feel is the chemistry that's working with all these lines, all these pairings, and you guys as a 5-man unit out there?
I think it's just guys are reading well off each other all over the ice, and as a team, when we're playing at our best, that's the way that we're playing. We're reading off each other. We're playing fast. No one's getting slowed down. It's working. So got to keep it going.
I don't know if you noticed, but the PA announcer was a little bit younger tonight. What do you think of the next gen game?
Yeah, that was awesome. When they were doing the starting lineup, the little boy, he did a great job. Brought a smile to my face. So yeah, enjoyed that.
Lawson, you had some sweet passes today. A couple of them ended up in the back of the net too. Was it a confidence thing, or what was going on today?
I had no idea. Yeah,
just the most confident you've felt in your career.
That's a tough question. I think throughout your career you go through a lot of highs and lows, and just trying to use the confidence as best I can, but realize there's a lot of work to do, and the work is the main reason of why I'm being successful right now, and just got to keep that going.
How did that shorthanded goal come about?
Great jump by Colesy off the draw, I believe, and did a great job, sucking coverage down. And we talk about, when we get looks on PKs, not selling the farm. So I was just trying to be a little bit patient, and Colesy made an incredible play to me, and saw Stenny driving back door and just had to beat one guy and make the pass over. So yeah, it worked out well.
Can you speak to the importance of just the way that game started and how critical that kill was in order to keep a little bit of that momentum?
Yeah, for sure. I think, with the early goal, you can kind of feel the energy drop down a little bit, and then, obviously take a penalty not too long after, and to be able to, go out there and not only kill it off but score goals is huge for the momentum of the group, and yeah.
What flipped in the third period?
We talked about the way that we needed to play and getting back to, playing fast, not slowing each other down. And obviously we took advantage and capitalized at key points in the third, and ultimately that's what led to the win.
Thank you.
We talked about adversity on the bench, obviously. This team's ability to make adjustments faster when you need to. What have you seen from this group over the course of the year?
I think as the year's gone on, we've gotten in situations where we're not panicking. We are a little bit more poised with pucks late in games. I think it's something you have to have, and something that as you grow as a team, that's got to be something that grows with you, right? And I think that was a really big part of today's game. You could look at the first couple of periods do we like our game? Yeah, we like some, don't like some parts of others. But in order to get there in third, tie ball game at home, that's the way you want to finish it off.
You've had a heck of a game tonight, but can you speak to how the chemistry with your D partner has kind of helped you this season, or just given you confidence?
Yeah, Johnny, he's such a calm, poised, cool, collected guy back there. I don't want to glaze him up too much, but no, we really do a lot of chat, a lot of communication, whether it's on the ice, off the ice. I feel like he always says he can hear me on the ice, which is always a plus. Sometimes it's too much, but hey, I tell him it's never enough.
When it comes to scoring shorthanded, that's such a big lift for this team. What did you see out of that goal and your teammates' efforts to score while on the PK?
Yeah, I don't think we had maybe the first couple minutes of the game that we would have liked to come out the way we did. That's an incredible play, a great jump off the draw by Colesy, and it just allows the Crouser to go to work, right? Like that's that's one of the more beautiful plays I've seen this year, right? It's something that I don't think you can plan. It just kind of happens. I hope he didn't close his eyes.
When did your sight
When it comes to Krauser, though, he tends to elevate whoever he's playing with, whether it's the PK, his own line. What have you seen out of his performance all season long?
I love his game. I love that you can play him anywhere. He's such a versatile player in your group, a guy that can play anywhere in your lineup. And he's just a guy that he does the things the right way, and that's something where he can look at guys and ask them to do things because he does them, right? Like that's a true mark of a leader, and a lot of guys that, even myself, I love the way he handles himself and takes care of the rest of the guys, take care of the line mates, and more importantly, he always takes care of the D.
How did your second goal come about, and how did you and Keller kind of connect on that one?
Oh, the one where I banged it off the guy's foot? Was that the last one? No, it was just one of those things where I just felt like they were on a change. And as a defenseman, I know how bad that sucks when you're stuck out there sometimes and you don't really want to go back and get one and you're tired and the team turns the puck up and, I screamed at him. Usually that's not something that the forwards want you to do because they're like, listen, man, I see you. Like, I don't even need to yell at me. But I think, Clayton's an elite level passer, man. He makes that play and gives me a chance in front. And that's a goal. And that's the one that, ultimately was the one at the end.
What did it say about the guys trusting you to have you on the ice, for the 6-on-5 for about 2.5 minutes?
No, it was good. Johnny looks at me and goes, I'm not shooting this puck out of the zone. And sure enough, what did he do later? Shot the puck out of the zone. No, but when Veggie actually played it to him, I yelled at him, don't you dare pass this to me. So I just, it means a lot from the guys. I replayed it in my head. I was like, listen, if there's a chance to give it to somebody else, I'm giving it to somebody else. I know that it's a way it ends the game. It ends the game. If it wins, the win.
How much have you enjoyed playing in Utah this season?
It's been great. You know what? Talked extensively about it yesterday, and I just think, the way that this organization has kind of built itself and how it has started, and it kind of set the standard for how they want to move forward and how the team wants to move forward long after I'm gone is really quite a testament to not only the fans but to the Smiths and everybody that they've brought in here so far.
I know it's a day game. It's a little anomaly for your family to be here through the whole time, but for them to be able to see the game you had today, I mean, how special is that to share with them? Yeah,
Matt and Nate, if you will. Yes, for all you dad jokes out there. No, it was amazing. I saw him up there. I got to wave to my boy and my girl. It means a lot. I used to kind of give guys grief when I was younger, like, come on, man, you see him every day. But it's just for them to be able to see you at the rink. It's memories that maybe they won't remember, but I certainly will.
Thanks. Congrats.
Big win. I think it's a team who we're racing with, so it's an important win. It's a big 2 points. Like the way we were opportunistic and we find a way to score a big goal at key moment. Right from the get-go, we didn't start the way we wanted. They scored, and we scored a big goal in the PK. That settled us a little bit because we didn't have the best start. So, and early in the second, we score a big goal to loosen up our game a little bit. And in the third, obviously, we had a good push.
Nate Schmidt's performance was pretty good, I guess you could say. 4 points. What did you like out of his overall game?
I think that pairing play lights out almost every night. They're doing a really good job. So I like Schmidt. He's a really good pro. He's in every day, smiling every day, bringing energy every day, focus every day, urgent every day. He's exactly what when you talk about being a good pro. It's from the moment he stepped in the building, everything he does is therapy or his prep or his training or his practice. So that at some point, nothing goes unrewarded in life, and he's a good example of it.
2 straight games that your opponent has pulled their goaltender for the extra attacker, and you guys have, kept them from scoring in those opportunities. What has your team learned, and what have they done well to defend themselves in those moments?
Yeah, I think we have more composure. I think we're more structured. I think everybody is confident in what we have to do, and I think we applied good pressure. I think we found a way to press when it's time, but not opening up pockets in the middle of the ice. And as well, I think we're doing a good job with the puck at 6-on-5 because we recovered pucks and we were able to have a good balance of when we're capable of chipping puck in neutral zone. We do so. When we can't, we try a few times for the empty net. So I think we did a good job.
Just to speak to Nate, elaborate a little bit more on the compliment that he and Marino have when they're a pair together and what you like out of them.
Yeah, they're two different dudes. Johnny is really laid back, cool, and Schmidt is, we'll say, high tempo to say the least. So I think they feed off each other. I think the calmness of Johnny is good for Schmidt, but the other way around is true as well. Schmidt has been around. He's been around, so he understands sometimes Johnny is a hell of a defenseman, but sometimes Johnny can get a little bit on a casual side, and he doesn't feel the panic from Schmidt. Schmidt is capable of talking to him and bring him in the fight, and the other way around is the same. It's Johnny is so good with the puck or with his read, offensively, defensively. I think they complement each other really well.
At the beginning of the season, you told us that the confidence is turned into a belief or a belief system. How are you seeing belief executed right now in this stretch you're in?
I think for us, it's important to, like I told you last week, it's really important. Confidence, when it translates in comfortable, it's no good. There's so much hockey to be played. Okay, we're good. We have a good stretch. In 2 weeks, that stretch will mean nothing if we don't do what we have to do every day. So it's every day we need to keep pegging and staying in the present, staying in the process, and try to get better. Today we have stuff but we need to use it. That's good. We'll learn from it. We'll make some adjustment, and we'll be better.
How much confidence is Lawson Crouse playing with right now?
It's because a ton. That's the answer I should give. But the word confidence is just thrown around for everything, and right now he's in the zone. He does his job. He's confident he will do his job, and when he make a mistake, doesn't faze him because he's focused on what he has to do. And confidence comes from a source, and when you do your what you're supposed to do every day the right way, with the right prep, with the right effort, with the right focus, it's tough to not be confident. It's at some point you're human, and you're feeling good because you're doing the right thing, and because maybe Bear doesn't see it when he cut corners, but he sees it. When you cut corner in life, so you can lie to everybody, you cannot lie to yourself. So when you don't cut corner, you're confident because you did everything you could. But full well you will not be perfect, even if you try. But you're confident about yourself because you don't cut corner and you did everything you can. So Crosser right now play like that. He knows he does everything right. He does the extra session, the extra video session, the extra skill session. At the same time, he take care of his body. He makes sure he's recovering. He makes sure he does everything he can with the medical group or the high performance group to make sure he recover. And he's tuned in. He's just in his zone because he knows he doesn't cut corner.
How big of a factor does momentum play in a game like this? They were kind of scoring in bunches. Both teams were.
Yeah. Well, I think there were, like I said, we got opportunistic because of our PK goal starting the second. We had 2 chances. We put it in. So that come and go. I don't think the scoring chances were really high in the second period. That was pretty balanced. I think one of the key moments was the 5-on-3. There's no doubt about it. I think that was a huge moment for us, and I think the momentum definitively shift quickly when they score. After our power play, we miss our chance. We could have pulled a nail in the coffin on the power play, and we had good chances, and we didn't. And right away after, they score in the next shift. So that shifted the momentum. They score right away after another goal. So made the third period a little bit more interesting.
You guys get the shorthanded goal and then the penalty right after. What was going through your mind when you got the 5-on-3, and then how would you say about how the penalty killed it today?
Oh, huge. I think absolutely huge. That's the moment they score, like I said at the beginning, the moment they score the goal in the PK, it's not just scoring a goal in the PK. At that moment, we were a little bit on our heels, to say the least. And the kill of the 5-on-3, and that was absolutely huge.
Thanks, man.
Thanks, everyone.